We're alive.
Alive. I can see it. We're good. All right. Okay,
Yep.
so
Yep, we're good.
are we gonna do the thing?
All right.
Okay, so
with Clay and Trish, arrive in the Hummer at the cairn. Sorry, not the Hummer, the Marauder at the cairn.
Marauder.
Runs is like gonna take his shirt off and take some mud and some ash
and we'll reveal a six-pack.
I will be back.
Okay.
And he draws the glyph for rat on his chest, and for fox and for bear, and for the other totems of the other tribes, the pack mates.
So unicorn, griffin, and cockroach.
Oh wait, Runs, I got an important question.
What's that?
Does Runs have a six-pack?
Yeah. I mean, he looks like freaking... What's his name from... Kurt Russell from...
Yeah.
Escape from New York?
Escape from LA?
Yeah. Escape from LA.
I was thinking Escape from New York.
Escape from New York. Either one. Either one will work.
Although you said like when he's in Krynos form, he looks more like the werewolf version of Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, he has like huge shoulders. Like,
yeah, a dude like that. Yeah, no, he's got to have at least a six-pack.
My guy is a six-pack, and he's a Fimage.
Yeah, it's not hard.
Okay, so runs of papers.
Get the fuck together!
Ooh.
Escape from El York. That's how Riz says it. Escape from El York.
All right, so is this runs of papers making his big announcement?
Yes.
Do it.
What's up, man?
Today we tell the deeds of our warriors. Have Trish and me slaughter the Black Spiral Dancer. Great hunt of Coals the Herd. The worker, manipulator, weaver, Clay.
Oh, me?
Newest addition.
Sorry, Lexington.
In our newest additions, Wild Face and the Wild Lupin.
Ooh, let the mood begin.
Does anybody have any challenges?
Alpha, this is not a challenge, but I wish to make a request.
What's that?
May I please bring my kinfolk to the moot? I have not seen them in a while, and I wish to catch up with them at the moot.
Kinfolk do not participate in moots.
Children of Gaia, they do.
Children of Gaia.
I'm a Children of Gaia, though.
Yes, but we are not.
That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking Runs if he's cool with it, because he's the alpha, or one of them at least.
He's a bone. No, runs of papers is a bonar.
We could end up offending Bear or Fox if we do that.
They don't have to. Walks is gonna say they don't have to participate at the moot. They're just gonna meet us there, like on the outskirts, and I'm gonna say hello, and then I'm gonna leave.
Oh, it's fine if they're on the outskirts. That's not a problem.
Okay, very well. Do you have what's the word? Do you mind if I go to them for a bit?
But if they approach, they must be aware of the wolf kinfolk because they may be attacked by them.
Yes, exactly. What's the word? Oh, yeah, that's right. I will ask Lily if she can contact them, because Lily has their what's the word?
They
Phone
must
number.
understand is that they're in the territory of another. This is the human.
Wait a minute. You are lupus, right?
They're human kinfolk. They're the people who took care of me and taught me about human society.
Okay, that explains it.
Other thing is the people that take care of you. Other thing is the kinfolk.
They're kinfolk. They're children of Gaia kinfolk. They're my caretakers.
Oh, that explains the doghouse.
Yeah, the doghouse and the dog bed. They were my caretakers. Because remember, I grew up on a wolf sanctuary.
They are kinfolk, and since you are not already an official pack member, they may approach only close to the borders of the bond.
That's fine. I'm just going to say hello to them before the moot. During just saying hello for the scene, and maybe have Trish meet them because that'll be funny.
But then the mood is a sacred moment for Garu.
They're not going in the moot. They're just going to be on the outskirts. I'm just saying hello, and then I'm going to the moot.
The mood has already begun.
Oh, yeah, he's
We will not break the mood.
They're not breaking the moot. They're just going to be on the outskirts, and then they leave. Just saying hello.
He's gonna go walk up. He's just gonna go walk up to touch base with them, and then he's gonna come back. Simple as that.
Wait, I go.
Before you leave, is there any challenges?
Just be careful. You shall not make an action that will bring danger to the client.
Well, I got something out of character to say, just real quick. Is anyone eating? Because I hear someone eating.
I think it's Roz.
I think he's got a lot of right now.
Beware, you are responsible for any wrongdoing your kinfolk do while you're here.
Don't worry. Do not worry, Alpha. They're just going to be on the outskirts. I'm just going to touch base with them for a bit and then come back. They'll be fine. They've got other things to do.
Cool. We're good then. All right. So.
Well,
All right. So. What? Okay. What's next?
We have major things to talk to about if everyone has spoken their mind.
This is the part of the. Are we at the part of the moot where everyone now recounts their deeds?
Their deeds or their goals or whatever they want to do.
Brett, quick question: Is helping open the bridge to help Walter? Did that count as something? Because when Walter got trapped sideways, because I assisted in that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was. Oh yeah. Definitely.
Do I brag about that, or does the alphas do that?
I think everyone would brag about that because that was a group effort.
Okay, cool.
yeah, you opened it, I grabbed them and we talked out and everything.
Okay, neat. So, Walks of Wind is just gonna just tag along.
All right. So who wants to? Okay. So who wants to go first on recounting their deeds? Or do we go by rank, or do we want to make initiative for this?
I think with bone knowledge, I don't know how Carlos is going to feel about it, but bone knowledge really don't care too much about prestige. I don't even think the Red Talons hold prestige at a game. I don't even think the Red Talons hold prestige in that high of a regard.
Well, you're the Red Talon player, Roz. What's
The higher speaks first for their deeds, and then similar to the Fenrir, the higher say, the lower admire, then the lower speak, and the higher praise.
right?
So What you want me to begin?
Okay. This is kind of the challenge that comes with us having a multi-tribal pack because I mean, on the one hand, Calls is the alpha, so I guess he's one of the alphas, so I guess it would make sense.
Alphas first, after that Boldenars, which would mean Trish gets done next.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go by rank, so we will have the alphas. The alphas will speak first.
So, Rance, you want to speak first, or you want me to?
But
Begin?
in the spirit of equal voice, I'd like us to speak at the same time.
Ah, yes, we have done already common things. If you want to add, you are free to do so.
Yes.
You, my new cubs, you have just entered the cairn and this holy time and place with heroes, deeds that honor this land. Here we have the sharp-fanged rants with papers, among nowhere with unparalleled tenacity and great warriors such as how we call our Ghetto Fenris. I forgot him.
Ivar Hammerfist.
Hammerfist. Not so wise, but still ferocious. But we also have a flower, a pale flower with us, or at least she smells like that, called Lily. Who cares about that? And our most foul breath, but wise and honorable mentor of the sept, called the bottle, or whatever it is.
Kills with the bottle.
Well, we also have another sharp-fanged rat called Trish, of low temper and high fist. And we have this little but durable cockroach. This. How you have a different name, Lex?
I always forget that one too. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, Trish doesn't use her D.
Yeah, I just tried to growl his name. Rex. Rex. Or whatever.
Oh wait, Rex?
Yeah, because growling out your name. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Rex.
like Scooby Doo, where it's like he puts the R over every name.
That's how he's.
My eyes. So, I remember the first time. I recall when I met with Ross with Papers on his steel iron blade war against the Apeling, where I enter in the domain of a man without being noticed and without using any gifts, stealing one of the little pets from its very leash without being taken from a two-legged eye. I met the spirits of this land, and I've learned from them wisdom and learned their gifts. The mighty hunter wolf and the night snake, the tricky raccoon. Sorry.
Oh, you okay?
I have a
Oh yeah, dude, take your time.
Yeah.
The coughing.
Roz, you're not getting sick, are you?
the blade grass lizard, the hasty swallow, all this me great gifts, and I given them my respect, never to touch their children with my fangs and claws. I still remember when with Lexet.
Oh no, the worm is attacking Roz internally.
Does not long.
Coming down with a cold.
Yeah, Raz was saying his throat's gonna
Wait,
fuck
just
up.
give him a second. He may have the food must have gone down the wrong tube or something.
No, I think he's no. You sound like you're coming down with a cold, man.
I have my throat. I have cough.
Bronchitis.
Well said.
So remember when we ransomed the legs?
Yeah, take your time,
When we
dude.
found the kinfolk and brought new litter to the sept. I proud that I killed worm soldiers, taking the head of their leader, a mighty warrior with a silver blade. I also protected the card from the guarding apes, the ones that held small boomsticks. And something that I have never spoken before. While I entered the Talon tribe, that I fought a mighty bane with a wind spirit and burned at the den of that slaughtered the trees and crisped the ground, killing the denizens of this foul place. I have also ventured in the depths of the bowels of the Mother Earth with my pack. Runs with papers and our wise mentor kills with a bottle and created a mighty gift of a spirit called Vulcan, and I light my clothes with blazing fire. Where I got my flesh was scorched, but I was firm, gazing deep into the eyes of the. This is cause the herd. Then I pass, I take a rock, I mark it with the name of runs with papers, and I give it to him in order to speak. As a token of his turn.
I've seen this pack come a long way. When we first started, we had no home, mouth to paw, like the Bonaller tribe. Then we've collected, so build this cairn. We required another one from the jaws of the worm. The Earthers. Hold on. Just as a side note.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll mention Jack because he's gone now. But typically, you mentioned anybody in your pack who's fallen or died, things like that. You remember them? Jack, what this now? Clawing at Gaia's enemies with his silver silver with his silver claws and his silver fangs.
Mm-hmm.
What do I want to remember? I'm trying. Sorry, add a character. I'm trying to remember like what we've done recently because I want to celebrate like recent events.
Hey, go for
The
it.
answer is not much.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that sucks.
Well, there was the
We have some past events.
there was this rescuing Walter from the gauntlet.
Yeah, we just did that.
That was a pretty big deal.
Then the resiliency of the pack was tested when lost one of our pack mates, Walter, to the gauntlet. We all worked together as a team and pulled him out of the grasp of the Weaver.
Oh, and then there was the pipeline. That was epic.
We haven't sung about that yet. Okay. And in South Dakota, we met them with such ferocity that we destroyed a pipeline. I dug it up, threw it across the air, as my packmates slaughtered the servants of the worm. Culls the herd, Lexington, Trish, tearing at the police officers and their workers, defiling the sept. Sorry, I'm trying to think about Native American.
The Native American was
Lieutenant.
Oh, that was my brother's character.
No,
No, there was also
Wendigo.
there was the Uctina we tried getting in.
yes, Tina.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks, I have a headache and like.
No, it's okay. I don't.
Okay, is this a headache or a hangover headache?
I think it's like off gassing because I left the heater on. It's like right next to my bed. So for those who don't know what off gassing is, it's a terrible thing. So if you get a brand new bed, like I have, like the chemicals they use to make it like releases while you sleep, and it can give you headaches. They're supposed to get rid of most of the chemicals at the factory, but they don't.
Actually, now that I think about it, if you were hungover, I'd be amazed if you could actually play today.
Yeah. Skipping Moon. And
Could talk about how we've added to our pack with the Children of Gaia.
That's right. They're both Children of Gaia, aren't they?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
From the same camp as well, I might add.
What is the camp again?
Patient Deed.
What was that?
Somebody's phone, I think. Okay, so yeah, we got two Children of Gaia from
Yep,
Patient Deed
both
camp.
of them from the same one.
We have our two new pack mates from the Children of Gaia. We're starting to contribute and see fruits of working together, cooperation in numbers. With that, we celebrate you coming into the pack. And I'm going to pass the talking rock over to Clay.
Okay. You guys already know who I am. I don't know if I haven't told you my tales yet, but that I can remember, definitely my origin story. I definitely remember taking a trophy, I believe, and then smacking it in the head with it against a mage. That was pretty cool. Of course, you obviously know I dabbled in tech, and I can control simple machines. Yeah, quote quote. And
it was that time Lexington and Coles fought a Fomor by themselves, and Lexington pistol whipped the shit out of him.
yeah,
I can talk about that, or he can.
Yeah, it was like that time.
It's okay, guard.
Yeah, so exactly. So I pistol whipped the shit out of a Fomori with Coles. Then now correct me if I'm wrong. And then I met Trish, and to be honest, at first I was kind of a little bit shy of her, but soon enough we kind of and then he kind of blushes. We kind of hit it off. What does Trish say to that?
She is quiet. Red in the face a little bit though.
Yeah, and the way my life was going was kind of going okay, but it's nice to meet all of you guys. I never thought that if this whole war thing blows over, I'll have to be the peacekeeper around here. It's a little hard work, but it's been great so far, especially helping the new recruits. And I think that's it.
Oh man,
Brett.
there was that time. Feels like about the only thing that was notable that the pack did was liberating that cairn out in South Dakota and tearing up that pipeline. It's just gonna be like 4 people telling the same story.
Yeah.
I interrupt Lex.
I did remember, and of course, I did remember that wonderful time we had with the Wendigo. He was a really nice guy. He did that cool thing where he did a 360-degree knife slap to that. I think it was a vampire. That was pretty cool. Wish we had him back, but might come in sooner or later. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I want to find out. You said all you want to say, Clay?
Yeah.
All right.
May I say something?
Yeah, go ahead, Raz.
Oh, sure, go ahead.
Yeah, did you remember when we killed that Fomor in the city near your territory?
Well, was that the Fomori I already mentioned, or no? It's completely different from.
Yeah, the same one. The one where you pistol
the one you already mentioned, because there was one that you.
Yes, I just want the funny way it died down.
You pistol whipped him, and Coles took his fangs.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was taking its guts on my claws, and you were hitting it with this boom thing.
Boomstick.
Boom thing.
Just say, I like boomstick because, well, everyone knows that reference, right?
Oh yeah.
Yep. This is my bones.
Army of Darkness. You don't remember that, Roz?
Yes, I know.
Brett, just out of game, Walks of Wind has actually seen that movie.
That's okay. No, that's funny.
Remember, I've got pop culture.
Say something funny because I felt Lex to be a little bit emotional or something.
Are you kidding me? I mean, first off, he doesn't have those super long hair that an emo really has.
Dude, emo has not been a thing for like 10 years anyway.
A fringe is growing on your forehead.
Emo stopped being a thing. I think emo stopped being a thing in 2009, didn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's not being a. It's funny though. Pretty funny though. Okay, next. Then. Trish isn't Trish.
Alrighty. So Trish takes the speaking stone She says, well, outside of what's already been said, because we do a lot of things together, Coles and Lex and myself fought for Maury, and then that were making tainted drugs, and then we blew up their really big motorhome. That was pretty fun. I'm the one that actually defeated and specifically removed the head of that Black Spiral, whoever he was. I was the one that acquired and then drove the getaway car when we picked up Ivar. And I'm really glad, because all the Wolfkin folk aren't being terrible to my puppies. And player's never done a moot before, so hopefully that's sufficient.
Yep.
Is that it, Dylan?
Yeah, those are the things that I decided not to say again what everyone else has said. With we went to South Dakota. Yeah, we did this. Yeah, we did that. I said, outside of everything we've done together, here's what I've done.
Okay.
Or what hasn't been mentioned.
How about the time you rode a bus from Spokane back to Seattle and you had to pass the mountains and you nearly froze to
Trish
death?
specifically has never told anyone her entire quote unquote backstory, because
they're never going to know about the time Trish kind of got stupid and just nearly froze to death.
She's not going to tell people about the time she was stupid and almost died of frostbite.
No, it wasn't frostbite. It was just
or hypothermia or whatever.
I don't know. Would it be hypothermia? What's hypothermia? You almost froze to death.
Yeah, I almost died, and I'm not going to tell anyone.
because you had a vision of Brad telling you, I'm okay with crazy, I just don't need stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm okay. So I guess if Trish is done, I guess next in rank is Walter.
Yeah. Briz did message me a couple seconds ago. His
No.
Okay, you're here. Never mind.
Your turn to recount your deeds. Come on, deeds.
Yeah. Let's see. Come on.
Did we?
Wait, did I say my deeds or no? I didn't.
I think I think Ink walked in, summoned the dead air spirit.
Oh God!
If anyone gets that joke, I'll be impressed.
I'm not.
I am gonna pass the speaking stone.
You're not going to say your deeds.
Let's take a look back.
Actually,
because your character hasn't done much, but damn it, he's done a couple things.
No, I just thought of something, Briz. Considering we didn't give either Walter or Walks with the Wind an introduction like we did the others because we didn't have time, this was a perfect opportunity for you to do that.
True. This is the opportunity for you to explain.
But I'm not just gonna pull stuff out my ass for this.
Yep. Hey, well, I'm just saying, you can if you want.
I'm not gonna do that when it could have far-reaching consequences.
Okay, well, just tell what you're comfortable with then.
All right, I pass the stone.
Then I guess it goes over to Walks with Wind.
My name is Walks with Wind. I haven't been in this pack for very long, In fact, I've only just recently joined this pack. My deeds are few, and barely anyone knows my name. But that's perfectly fine. I hope to stay in this pack and provide wisdom and support so my packmates can strike at the heart of the word. The only deed I have to my name so far is my connection to the wind, and I also saved a fellow packmate from the clutches of the Weaver. And I passed the stone back to the Alpha.
You sure? Because like I'm just saying, you could give us your origin story since we didn't have room for his.
It's fine.
All right.
It's not really that like amazing.
Alrighty.
I was born in the Umber because of wind and nutted in my mama.
I was raised in a wolf sanctuary.
And then after that,
Raised in a wolf sanctuary.
yeah.
All right then. I guess okay then. I guess you handing it off to either calls or runs. They're both alpha.
I think I handed to Coles.
You nose it over to Coles, Boggle Boy.
All right, calls the herd. You now have the floor. And we'll assume Raz is AFK, so we'll just say instead walks, handed it over.
Yes, you gave me the stone. I'm listening to you.
Right.
Okay, I take the stone.
Yep.
If
You have
no
the floor
one
now.
has anything else to say,
Seems like everyone has recounted all their deeds that they want to recount.
does any other member of the sept has to say anything? Like the elder or the...
Oh. Ah, frack. I almost forgot. I'll
We
take it.
have more hunters here.
I will take it. Aye. All right. First of all, if I recount my, as is the ancient ways of the fiat, as is the ways of the fiat that we have kept since the ancient days. Yes. I will start by opening a bottle of the finest spirits. And it's a bottle of proper 12.
Oh, hell yes.
Conor
And that was
McGregor's personal brand of whiskey. This is a powerful spirit that is brewed by one of our mightiest kinfolk, a man who has gone on to great renown and has become a legend in his own right. He's fought all over this world. Won many glories for himself. And he's a man who knows his drink. He's a man whose name everyone knows. Kills with the bottle, takes a swig. When I was first brought into this pack, I wasn't. I'd lost my previous one. Slaughtered by the worm. I'd lost a man that I considered my brother. His name was Brandon. I'd known him we had known each other since we were Cleoth. After his death, I was overcome with great sorrow, nearly fell into Harano. I turned to the drink to numb the pain. Found myself, unfortunately, my drinking ways landed me in a bit of trouble with the leeches. But then I was saved by an unlikely motley. Got And since then, discovered this place.
Your microphone. You're breathing in your microphone.
What's wrong with my mic?
No, I said Briz.
Oh, Briz. Oh, yeah.
Guys,
What?
Brett, a real quick side note. With performing this rite of moot,
Yeah.
I think I have enough renown what I need to test.
Okay.
Also, did we gain 3 glory from traveling to the Umber Realms and surviving? Yes, you did. Did you give a word of that to us already?
I think so. Thought I did.
I think you did too.
Yeah. Well, I guess anyone just add 3 glory just to be on the safe side. I guess everybody.
Nah, I trust that you awarded it.
Yeah.
All right. Then. Okay.
That's all.
You want to continue then?
Just keep going.
Yep. I discovered this place. Slept up to Homa's tears. Place where Gaia's tears fall and bring with them the healing touch of the mother. Since then, I found life come back into my breast, and I'm glad to stand among such fine Garou as yourselves. And I know that you will all go on to become legends in your own rights. There will be many songs and stories told about about runs with papers, kills what calls the herd, Lexington Quickwit, Flying Rat, Walks with Wind, and Walter. I'm sorry, lad. We still need to find your deed name.
What was that?
That would be my ringtone.
It happens again.
Yeah.
Sorry, like
Weaver keeps interrupting.
At least it's not WWE ringtones.
Yeah, it's a Jinx ringtone, and it's awesome. I'll send you the song later. It's awesome. All right. So, here's to my fallen brothers. Here's to my fallen packmates, to my fallen brother Brandon, and to my new pack, and my new brothers. And we go on to glory and for Gaia. Oh! I guess I'll have kills of the bottle, hand off the speaking stone off to. Hey
guys, you want to know what I dreamed last night?
What?
And it's actually, I was still having this dream as I woke up and came into game. I just thought it's a side note, but I thought it was really cool. I dreamed that these people were like destroying trees and making them into paper. And what they would tell people to stop them. I just thought I'd tell you that. That's super cool. Like,
yeah. Also, just a quick side note. Me and Walt are going to be doing the tribal challenge thing, and we also going to be doing the revel.
All right. I'm just wondering, should I now hand off the speaking stone to either Ivar or Lily?
I mean, we can. They are NPCs, and
they haven't really done anything. I mean, Ivar's job is
that's literally the point. They are NPCs and sit there.
Yeah, Ivar's job is just to make sure nobody fucks with the Karen, and Lily's job is just to make sure.
Actually, Ivar's accepted several challenges honorably, so
it's true.
He's gained some now.
Lily might not have much to say, but Ivar would have as something.
Yeah.
Y'all have tried to punch me.
Kills with the bottle. So kills with the bottle, hands it off to Ivar Hammerfist. You know my name, Ivar Hammerfist.
of the Geta Fenris. We are among Gaia's warriors. We are the strongest and the mightiest.
What is the window sound?
I know. I keep hearing something pop up and like boom, boom.
I'll fix that. It's desktop notifications for another app I'm in. Let me fix that.
Yeah, I hope it wasn't me because Cortana's being a bitch right now.
It's not you. This is me.
Yeah, because like Cortana keeps thinking I'm in a video game. It's like I'm not in a video game. I'm on Google Hangouts, dumbass.
Oh man.
All right, let me fix this.
Best video game, 2018.
I'll fix this. Give me a sec, guys. All right.
And I'm still gonna go bane hunting, but I want specifically, I want Riz to come with me.
Oh boy, here we go.
He's gonna be like since he wants to run around and kill shit, like he's gonna come with me, he's gonna go kill shit. That's what I do.
Okay, I think I got the notifications to turn off now.
And hold on just a second. I'm terrible with names. Bio and Riz, what are your standard names?
My standard name is just Walks of Wind. Like I don't actually have a deed name. That's just like a name they gave me.
Sort of like me. And
well, I'm a lupus because like I didn't really have a name. So like essentially like out of in character order, like they know that I have like a connection with the spirits of the wind. So like my kinfolk came up with the name like let's just call him Walks of Wind. We can call him Walks for short.
Mine sort of became my deed name. So, and how about Riz?
Just Walter.
Riz?
Riz, you there? He's there. He's just kind of like setting up his mic for a bit.
Well,
Hold on.
He's sleeping.
I'm stopping now, right now.
Briz, are you sleeping? Briz, wake up.
Briz, what the hell, bro? Like,
are you sleeping?
Dude, are you serious?
Oh, that's a penalty, man. Sleeping while in mood. That's a penalty.
Okay. That's a penalty right there. You violated the law.
Hey, yo,
son, we're gonna stick you in the wooden jail. Toss him in the pen, boys.
We'll just
okay. I muted my mic here so that you guys would get an echo.
There it is. Jeez.
I was brought into this pack. I wasn't among them. I did not know what. I was not quite sure what I was to make of them. They all my first impressions were not good, to say the least. What I saw were about the only one who really impressed. The only ones who really impressed me, any were the Red Talon, and the Bone Gnar, and the Bone Gnar. The Bone Gnar because we both share a moon, and the Red Talons because we respect them for their savagery. However, I have known Kiz with the bottle, and I know that he is a Garu how should I say this? He's a Garu of good judgment. If he saw some potential in this pack, perhaps they did have it. And so far, I have been impressed. Which is not an easy thing to do for one of Fenris's sons. I was especially impressed when I dueled runs with Papers. He is no doubt not as strong as I am, but he refused to give up, to roll over and die. And it is in that willingness to fight to the bitter end that the Bone Gnawers show their strength.
That's a really interesting way of putting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the biggest strength of the Bone Gnawers. They just refuse to die.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, you know, like you put it well. I put it well, and that sounds like something a Get a Fenris would say in that situation. You know. Well done.
I wonder what you say to Glasswalker.
I don't know.
I mean, you're good at making.
Let me put it this way. The only way a Glasswalker could impress a Fenrir is if he's making really, really badass guns to just kill people with.
I was about to say,
Or
if you remember like the Cyberpunk that had like this giant fetish machine gun.
Oh yeah. What were you gonna say, Dylan?
Just pretty much that. Like, you'd have to beat him in a fight, pretty much, and that's like the only way that'd work.
Yeah.
But perhaps the one that surprised me the most. I never expected to see such strength and ferocity from one of unicorns. This little pup, Walter, from the Children of Gaia, he came up to me, wanted to learn my ways. I laughed at him. I thought it was a joke. The Children of Gaia wanting to learn from a Fenrir. The Children of Gaia want all the Garu to be friends. They don't but no, he surprised me. I sparred with him, and not only did he do well, he did much better than I expected. He actually was able to hold his own against me. And I'm thinking that he may have been born to the wrong tribe.
I was going to say that too.
Can Walks of Wind just say something quickly to Ivar?
Can he do that?
He'll just cock his head at Ivar, he'll signal that he wants to say something to Ivar, but he'll wait.
Yeah, wait if he has to.
I just want to know, Forrest, Roz, can he do that?
It could be considered anything from rude to a threat. So
yeah, that's why I'm waiting. I'm signaling to Ivar that I want to say something, but I'm not going to. I'm going to.
He's allowed to be patient and ask. Yeah. But here's the thing: is Ivar's likely not to answer him because Ivar's a Get a Fenris and they respect the strong. So if he doesn't want to speak up, then Ivar's just going to be like, no, whatever, you know. He can wait till I'm done.
Yeah.
Sorry, nothing against you, Walks with Wind, but that's just typically how, you know.
Oh, I know. I was just asking.
So yeah, you're allowed to do that, but he's probably not going to acknowledge you until he's done.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to wait till he's finished.
He's going to think it this way. This is the way that the Get a Fenris is thinking. He's like, if it's important enough, he would be strong enough to speak up. Do you see? You're being correct, you know,
Yeah, I'll wait till he's finished his bit, and then I will say something.
To the Bone Gnawers, everybody has equal say. So if we was at a Bone Gnawer meet, you would hear everybody conversating, and the conversation would be going back and forth and stuff.
I think it would be with the Children of Fire as well.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to wait till he's finished, and then I'm going to say my thing.
All right.
The only difference I think between like Bonaller and Children of Gaia, as far as that's concerned, is that the Children of Gaia hold prestige a little bit more in regard.
Yeah, I've got like 3 dots in purebred, so
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like Bonallers like don't give a fuck. Like they don't have money. They're not purebred. They're not
They're the lowest of the low.
Yeah, like they're the bottom.
So basically, like, I'm making body language that says they want to say something, but I'm waiting for Ivar to finish because he is like higher rank than me. But I'm gonna say it. I will say something. So continue.
A more important way of looking at that is he's higher stationed than you.
Yeah, he's higher station. So I'm waiting for him to finish his thing, and I will say something.
It's honor penalty if you don't finish. Wait for someone on higher station to finish.
That's why I'm waiting for him to finish.
Yeah, he's okay. So yeah, all right. Yeah, okay, yeah. Then I guess like with that, that's Ivar said everything he wants to say. So I'm guessing walks with wind sort of motions then.
Yeah, he motions and he says to Ivar, "It is foolish to question the martial prowess of the Geta Fenris. Many things can be achieved with their might." Because if you remember, my guy's part of the Patient Deeds, and he believes that, you know, violence as a last resort, not abstaining from violence. So basically what he is saying is that, like, Ivar's martial prowess should not be discounted because it's needed.
He respects him.
Yes.
You are quite wise for such a young Garu walks with wind.
Oh, I am not wise. I am merely a student, learning the ways of the Garu.
And humble as well.
Arrogance and pride leads to downfall. It is better to view yourself as a student of everything.
Perhaps. After all, I get the Fenrir. Among the Fenrir, we are always seeking to test ourselves, to make ourselves stronger.
That's a very wise thing to do. One cannot know their limits unless you have tested yourself to the limit.
Yeah. To accept, and to not test yourself is to accept stagnation, and that breeds weakness.
We cannot be weak or foolish to think that the Weirn will not take advantage of that weakness. This is why we must always improve and learn.
Indeed. There's no. And here I thought the Children of Gaia were just a bunch of pot-smoking hippies.
Oh.
I say to him, some of them are, but appearances can be deceiving.
Yeah. Because like I more or less have Ivar play to the stereotype of the Fenrir, but I think he plays it so freaking well.
Oh yeah.
Oh, by the way, Trish knows Muay Thai, not boxing.
Yeah, I'll still want to learn that for my specialty.
You know, I think Muay Thai at a certain level can get you banned from competition. Like you can actually kill people with it.
It's fine.
Why do you think the murder princess Trish knows Muay Thai?
You know,
it's fine.
Doesn't want to kill someone.
We're fighting the fucking Wern. Why the fuck do I care if they die or not?
You know who else knows Muay Thai, Dylan? Fucking Tommy from Power Rangers.
I know. I thought that was really cool to hear when I did.
Okay, well, I've said my bit, so like we'll continue the moot.
Yeah, I believe now our discussion part of the moot is done.
Are there any punishments that need to be dealt out? That is part of moot.
Can anyone? Okay, out of character, can anyone recall anyone really fucking up?
Not really. If you had to be like beyond, yeah, like this out of character, but like if you had to be kind of a dick, you could say like Briz's character did it, but we saved him, so not really. Like everybody's fine.
Also,
Yeah.
too, I think punishment goes hand in hand with like the rules of reward and renown. So if someone needs to be punished, somebody has to witness somebody doing the like deed that gets them punished. Do you see? Like somebody just can't say, "Oh, that person did it." They had to like somebody had to have been there, you know, and like saw that person. Like
Yeah, that makes sense.
You need a witness, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the entire pack did witness Walter, mess up going to the Umbra. But to be frank, it's always hard in a city to go into the Umbra, so it's not really his fault.
That was an accident.
Yeah. Like
that wasn't anything that would denote that would have been offensive or anything. That was just an accident.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's another side note before we continue. Can I meet my kinfolk after this? Because I also want Trish to meet one of my kinfolk, because one of my kinfolk is a cop, and I think it'd be a funny scene.
Yeah, you mentioned that earlier.
My kinfolk are outside the Kieran at most times.
Mine live in the city, so they'll be like outside. They'll be on the outskirts.
Mine are hillfolk.
Did you change it already, Dylan? I didn't see it.
Yeah, I changed it a little bit ago. The YouTube hasn't changed it over.
You gotta do it through Google Hangouts.
I did change it. Like
yeah,
I
Google,
changed
your Google account.
Yeah,
I did. And on your YouTube, it hasn't changed over for some reason.
Oh, that's weird.
If anyone wants to know where he got that from, that was by my colorist Ginger. If you get, she's available for commission work.
Yeah. Unfortunately, people on the YouTubes won't see it because, again, for some reason, it's not showing. It's weird.
I am going to one of the carcasses that we have there, take off its heart, and give it to the bear.
Just so you know, Runs, the collar that you gave Trish after she got the Rottweiler puppy, that she wears as a bracelet and character and stuff, is on her neck in a picture.
That wasn't Runs with Papers, Dylan. That was Coles. Remember?
Yeah, I said Coles. I said Coles.
You said Runs.
Oh, sorry, Coles. When you gave Trish that collar and stuff, it's still on. It's always on her wrist and things. Like I think by now she would have, especially given the gnosis she has, she would have used the Rite of Pound dedication on it and things, so that it will never break and things. It's a gift from you. On the picture, Ginger actually put it around her neck like a choker. Because it's only a headshot, and I wanted that in there.
We also have necklaces on our necks with the Hotman's tears.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. And yeah, but yeah, that's not just, yeah, that wasn't. But yeah, the thing with Ginger being available for commission work, that was more for the rest of the group, and not so much the people watching. Although I'm going to tell you the best way to get a hold of her is through Twitter.
Yeah.
I believe now is now we go fight and kill things. Is that what we're doing?
I think now we go to the revelry part of the moot.
Before we do anything, when I make my challenge, in order to go with Runs to his card.
Okay.
And before we leave, I want to tell everyone, I think we're a great pack. I'm glad to have everybody as part of the family.
Thank you.
Likewise, respected Alpha.
Very, very proud of everyone.
We're brothers.
And sisters, you forgot about Trish.
Yes. Yeah.
Although we don't want to misgender her incorrectly.
Yeah, that's now a bannable offense on Twitter.
Yeah, by the way, my pronoun is my lord, so you'll be calling me my lord.
Before the reveling, we eat and drink and have fun and do whatever we like.
I'm going to go
Alright,
see my kinfolk for a bit, so I'm going to walk off and I'm going to say, I'm going to say,
The mood's over. I think they can come up here.
yeah, well, I'm going to go see them on the outskirts, and then I'm going to join in the revelry, because you said we're going to have eat and drink and have fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, Alpha, my kinfolk are waiting on the outskirts. I'm going to go meet up with them I'll be gone for it, but I'll be back for the revel. Am I excused?
Hey, I just gotta wait a second. Bowls, runs.
Yes.
Oh wait, Bio asked you a question, like about,
I think it's as long as it's okay with calls.
They're on the outskirts. They're not coming in. Like, he's just meeting up with them for a few minutes and then coming back.
You can't let him in.
Say your word.
I asked Runs, could I be excused for a few minutes to meet my kinfolk? They're on the outskirts because Lily contacted them, and I wanted to touch base with them for a few minutes and have a scene with Trish because one of them's actually a cop.
I think it's okay as long as it's okay with calls of herd.
If it is away from the bone.
It will be away from the border. They're
away from the border. Keep them off of our border.
They're away. They're on the outskirts. It's fine.
We're gonna build a great build a great barn.
Yeah, I think like they're in like their 30s and 40s. I think they're in their 30s, like late 20s. So I think they've been to enough moons to know where they're allowed to. They're just like on the outer perimeter. They're like on the outskirts before you reach the border.
I miss my parents. I'm sad now.
So if that's fine, then Wolfswind's just gonna walk off to them in Lupus. Actually, no, wait. He'll be in Homid form, so he's gonna transform the Homid form, and just walk there, kind of still getting used to it. It's taking a while into Homid form, and he's wearing his clothes, obviously.
Okay, go.
Yeah, he's already going. He'll be back in bed,
Okay,
so
when you go, I ask from our thirds.
Well, with that, are you talking about
Yes,
walk
with-
through the window, kills at the bottle?
to send the Raven Spirit to follow him. And come back if anything happens.
Aye, of course, calls with the herd.
I'm gonna let you know something though. Being that one of your kinfolk's a cop, and that we've killed cops, not that runs with papers knows that your kinfolk's a cop.
I don't think Walks would know either.
They could be like unforeseen.
Don't Bonars kind of dislike cops just on principle?
And our pack has killed some, so
Yeah, especially Coles when he did that epic jump.
not that we know that your kinfolk's a cop, but
One of them is a cop. They're brother and sister. One of them's a cop, and one of them's a veneer. I'm a doctor.
Oh, a doctor. That's nice.
Yeah, one of my allies is a veterinarian, but you haven't met her yet, and she's probably not going to be relevant. But you know, she's around along with Lily. So yeah, I'm going to meet them. Like, I don't even think they met you. So unless you want to meet them and start something, like, you know, whatever.
Oh no, Runs has already said you can.
Yeah,
go
well,
he's
going. Like, he's changed into Homid form, and he's wearing his clothes, and he's just walking up to them, just stumbling a tiny bit every now and then, but he's getting more used to it in human form.
All right. Okay, so we're gonna. So walks through the wind, walks up to go meet with his kinfolk, and calls his request. Kills with a bottle, summons a raven spirit to keep an eye on him, makes sure he stays out of trouble.
Okay, now what Lex wanted to say?
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, I forgot. I don't think it was important. I was just thinking out loud, and you guys thought I was actually needing to say something important.
Okay.
Well, then I guess we'll just move over to Walks with Wind then.
Trish, you wanna?
Drop out of the game. What happened?
Okay, tell me when we have to travel with Forest for the challenge, and if we are going to do it before or after the reveling.
Yeah, don't worry. This scene's only gonna be like a minute or two. Like, I didn't want to waste much time. I was hoping that Trish would be here, but we'll see.
Right. So, okay. So, who are you gonna meet with first?
They're probably together, so I'm just gonna say hello. If I see them, I'm gonna wait. Like, I'm gonna like wave to them and like walk up.
All right. So, Trinity waves at you, and John says, "What? How's it going?" So, how's it going? Walks with Wind.
It's going very well. I wanted to catch up with you guys 'cause it's been a while. I've been continuously to learn more about the human world. One of my pack mates, Lexington, he's teaching me how to use tools and boomsticks. And I also saved a fellow pack mate from the clutches of the Weaver. Are they going to say anything?
Oh, you did. So, what happened there?
One of my fellow pack mates, an accident happened. He failed to go step sideways. We don't know what happened. We were investigating a place called a temp agency, possibly controlled by Pentex, and sadly the glass shattered. Our friend was trapped by the clutches of the Weaver, and we had to get him out, but security was arriving. It was nothing bad happened. We managed to escape in time, but sadly we failed our mission.
Was he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. We also did trial by combat. I lost. My combat skills need improving, but oh yes, I managed to make a fetish. It's called a bow, and it's called the Gust of Gaia. It's nearly finished. Needs a few more days of purification, but I communicated with the wind spirits to give me its power.
That's amazing.
Well, I am a Femurge. I can speak to the spirits. I will, once I become more advanced in it, I will make sure the spirits keep an eye on you, my friends and family. Ever since I was abandoned by my pack, you people are like family to me. And also my teachers of the human world, which is hard for me to understand. It is complicated, more complicated than I thought it would be. But I am trying my best.
Well, we'll know you'll do great. Wait, Walks with Wind. You'll do Unicorn proud.
Thank you, John. Thank you, Trinity. Keep safe. I will see you guys later. But the moot is continuing, and I must participate in I must participate in the events. You understand? I cannot let you meet the rest of my pack until the moot has been concluded, if you wish to meet them. But some of them, 2 members of the pack, are bone gnawers, and while I speak while they have great character, I do not wish to cause offense or have you harmed.
And we understand different tribes have different rules.
Yes, there's also a red talon there as well. And while he is not exactly your typical red talon, I do not wish to cause problems. But there is a glass walker named Lexington. I think he would be fine to meet you. He was human, like you. He's teaching me the ways of tools and boomstick. Very good teacher. And we have Walter, a fellow child of Gaia, but he's from the homeland. He commands a powerful spirit known as a heart guide. I have heard of these heart guides, but never seen one. I wish to one day travel to the homeland to gain such a powerful spirit. And Lily is also very well as good as well. She is doing good for the pack, and I've kept in touch with her.
You know, he probably sees my kinfolk somewhere out there.
I must go now. See you later, John and Trinity. I will catch up with you later on. But I must battle the worm and support my pack. I will not let this planet die on my watch. And he walks off. He starts to walk off.
Alrighty then. So.
Okay, so let's go ahead and take care of calls. That's what I was figuring. Then me, Trish, and Briz. What's Briz's character's name again?
Walter.
We never got to that.
It's Walter.
What does he have a D name?
He hasn't earned one yet.
Okay.
Neither have I.
So me,
Like,
and
I'll
Trish will
be
go
tagging along
hunting.
Yeah, I'll tag along with you for worm hunting because I can heal you guys, so I'm going to be supporting the pack. So I've done my scene for now.
Okay.
Calls.
Yes.
I understand it's time for you. It's time to test your resolve again. You wanted to do this at the Bowknoller Sept.
Yes. I want to honor your tribe and raise the rank by aiding them or challenging one of yours.
And we should go to the Sept in the city.
Yes, I've been studying the ways of the city the past few days with the aid of the fox.
So, I guess we're off to go see Father Hendricks.
Alrighty. So then what's everyone else going to do while they're out?
Well, I had planned on, after we get there and doing Cole's thing, to go bane hunting with Walter, Trish, and I guess Walks with the Wind wants to tag along too.
Yeah, he'll tag along because he'll be support. Like what Walks of Wind's going to do afterwards when he gets back is he's going to shapeshift in the hot lupus, take a sleep, take a nap. He's going to go take his 1 hour and rest for the few weeks that he has to do every couple of weeks because solemn sleep.
So I forgot I was muted. Because I was mentioning the thing with Briz. So yeah. Name Walter, no D name, etc. He can't play today. He's drained, emotionally from work / school and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So he's just tired.
Yeah, just tired.
It's okay. It's
That's
nothing.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
So that's why it sounded like he fell asleep in the middle of the.
Yeah, because he literally fell asleep because he is drained.
He's tired.
Yeah.
It's it's understandable. It's the holidays.
Yeah.
School
Yeah,
sucks.
holidays are coming soon too.
Yeah,
Okay,
I remember-
okay, that sucks.
I remember like the holidays, college during the holidays. That was a lot. That was pretty stressful, and plus when you're working too. Yeah, I'm just surprised he had any energy to show up now. Yeah, so he just needs to rest. Okay, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That's perfectly fine. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so back on track.
Actually, speaking of which, did you this was something Roz and Force and I came up with. Did anyone else get in on what we had planned to do for Christmas?
Well, I'll be in my doghouse sleeping. Oh yeah, what is the pack gonna do Christmas? If we're going to that, definitely Lexington is probably gonna make like a bunch of gifts for everybody.
Oh, no. That's not what's going on. Pack is gonna go fight Krampus, bitch!
Yeah, I
I
forgot
thought we
about
were gonna like murder Santa Claus, and then we're gonna be his sleigh, and then like you have runs of paper being Santa Claus.
We're getting rid of that stupid ass demon.
Also, I'm thinking about
the pack
when I
is gonna
finish
go
the
fight
shield,
Krampus.
this
Quick
Targe
question.
and this
A
Dirk.
quick question: does Spirit Sneer work on demons if they're if they're not in a host body?
They'll work on them if they're in a host body. Demon the Fallen.
No, if we're fighting a demon, because I've got Spirit Snare and that binds spirits or weakens them, will that work on a demon when he's outside of his host body?
No, because I'm going to tell you, there's a system in White Wolf for demon. It's called Demon the Fallen, and they have.
I know what Demon the Fallen is. I have the rule book.
They're not going to work on one of no. You could try it, but you would have to be like a really bad to the bone elder to like bind a freaking demon.
Okay, I'm not binding a demon. Fuck that, it's Wormbane. So I'm gonna mute my mic for a bit because I'm gonna have some lunch. But if you need my character, he's gonna take his 1 hour nap in the doghouse, which he requires every couple of weeks.
Yep.
Okay, but yeah, that's what's gonna happen to celebrate Christmas. The pack is gonna fight Krampus.
Many have tried, all have failed. What do you? How well do you think you can do? We're Garu, bitch. Oh fuck.
And for our purposes, he'll just be a powerful worm. He'll be a powerful Wormbane, and this time, we're gonna build him up that he can actually to be a character that can actually take on the pack by himself.
Yeah, sure he can. All I'm saying is I jobbed the last fucker, and I had half the power. I had less than half the strength I had before.
We're gonna have to really work. Okay, yeah, Roz, we are gonna have to really plan this one out because I do not want a repeat of Jaws of Venom.
I almost do, just so that you never have bosses, or you'll at least be smart and have ads. Minions. Let us fight evil demon elves. There need to be more than just him.
Unseelie elves.
Yeah.
Can we eat the reindeer?
Nudge.
Could also.
Yeah, let me chew the head off. Let me rip the head off a reindeer and punt it into like 6 elves. That sounds awesome as shit.
Can it be how the Garu saved Christmas?
That's good.
Why not?
Okay. So biggest question: who's going to roleplay as Santa?
I can do a pretty good Bellamy voice.
It was like the original Santa Claus was actually a pope they gave to the poor.
Yeah. I can do a pretty good deep Bellamy voice.
No, wasn't Saint Nicholas
I'm confused. Is Saint Nicholas a Catholic or Orthodox saint? I'm not sure.
I don't know. Either way, the Krampus, while
People say its origin dates back further than Christianity.
Yeah,
Definitely
Saint
does.
Nicholas was a man who went around helping the poor, and he'd also beat up people and stick them in pickle barrels for being naughty.
no.
My gut wants this. I mean, he was in Turkey. I mean, so my gut wants to say he was an Orthodox saint, but
Typically, saints in the Catholic Church
the Orthodox has saints too.
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is that typically they were they could be somebody that had existed or somebody that exists, and they turn them into a saint. For instance, gods and goddesses, they could be from prior religions. I'm speaking theologically,
Yeah, if I remember correctly, in order to be a saint, you have to do great deeds for humanity to even be regarded as a saint.
Yeah.
Look at the Ark. She became a saint. She died.
Anyway, as far as who would roleplay as quote unquote Santa, because we're gonna mess with Krampus, I can do it. I got a pretty good bellow voice.
No. I don't mean role play like that. It's like if Santa's out of the picture, who's gonna take his place?
Oh,
I call runs to be Santa Claus.
no.
Oh, jeez.
The Krampus is not Santa. Us killing the Krampus means that they will never be.
Krampus, Krampus, he punishes naughty children.
Yeah, when Baya was saying he threw bad kids into pickle jars, no, that was the Krampus. That's a demon. The Krampus eats kids that are naughty.
I think he also whips them with chains too.
Yeah, whips them and shit. He just tortures bad kids and says, "Be good or I'll eat you." Then next year, if they're bad, he eats them. He warned the fuckers, so he kills the fuckers. That's how that works.
Now, if he is a demon, what house does he come from? What demon house does he come from? Is he a scourge?
For our purposes, he wouldn't be a demon. He'd just be a wormbane.
Yeah.
Yay, we're killing German wormbanes.
Yeah.
Can Ivar be with us? Oh, it's
man.
Krampus, I remember you.
It's the Krampus. I've been bad 50 years. Come at me.
Ivar is Swedish.
Then he says it in Sweden. And then he says it in...
No, wait, I think Krampus is German, or Eastern, Eastern Europe.
He's Germanic.
Yeah. Christmas is a German holiday.
Yeah, actually, there's a lot of traditions Christmas traditions that are Germanic in origin.
Anyway, back to the game.
Yes. Sorry, we really got carried away with that.
Okay. Yeah. Dragged out.
Everyone watching just knows our plans for the future at school.
At least. Yeah,
don't worry, I'll have a Christmas jingle written up.
So, we go to the city set of the Bone Hours. Father Hendrik
I fought jungle.
Calls.
Yes.
You're on. We're at the city set.
Hey. Rooms are papers, and you brought the red talon.
Yes.
Anything? You need something? So, I'm guessing the red talon needs something from us.
I believe he wants to ask you. Go ahead. Nudge, nudge.
The right to speak, to express my thinking, my will, Elder. Test?
Yeah, just what? All right then. All right then. It's granted. Calls the herd.
I am seeking to challenge the children of the rat for rank.
Interesting. You want to?
In order to become an Adren. A leading wolf amongst the Garou.
Okay, whose phone is that?
What exactly do you want for your challenge?
I am Talon, a Lupus Ragabash, and I want to be challenged in the ways of your tribe.
All right. I got
What challenge do you have for the likes of me?
I might have some. I think I might have something for you after all. All right, I'm gonna go through the DMs you sent me. Let's see. I gotta go back a little. Here we are. Let's see. Challenger rank 3 Bonard. That was it, right? Okay. You're going to. All right. You're going to need. I just so. That means you're going. For a proper charge, you're going to need a. You're going to need a Bonar Ardrin. Luckily, you happen to be talking to one.
Oh shit.
Oh, the leader's a rank 3. Okay.
All right. You want to know what your challenge? You want to know what your challenge is?
Yes.
Surviving on the streets. It's not like surviving in the wild. Survive. It's a completely different world. When you survive on the streets, you have to keep your wits about you. Because you're not the only predator around here. There's others. Like leeches. Other wolves. And especially in your case, Red Talon, you're way off your beat. You're way out of your element.
I am aware of that. This is why I want your challenge.
All right.
I have to do more than the ways of the wild in order to lead the Garou. I want to take the challenge everywhere, to fight the worm everywhere.
Right. Well, then your challenge is simple. You're a Ragabash. You're cunning. You're clever. You're a Red Talon. You're a natural-born predator. Let's see if you can catch me.
I will run up.
And to give him a running start, our Father Hendricks detonates a makeshift flashbang. That's to daze you for a second. I'm gonna give him a running start.
Can I roll something to somehow nullify this, like willpower, stamina?
Well, you're a doggo, and you've got more sensitive eyes and ears and nose. I think, if anything, it'd be more difficult for you.
Yeah.
Yes, but I can shapeshift to Hispo in order to nullify this. Because Hispo doesn't have as powerful senses.
That is true, but it is a out of nowhere, oh shit thing to give him a head start. Yeah. To be more
okay. If it is
if the challenge for calls is to catch Father Hendricks, then he's got to have a running start.
So, yes, but I have 2 gifts that can counter this.
All right.
Okay.
All right then.
I have Scent of Sight and Pulse of the Prey.
All right then.
Which one do you want me to roll in order to counter hiding? Please.
Okay, roll
them. Which one?
Pick one. I don't.
The one is with plus stealth. The other one is.
I'm leaving that up. I'm leaving it up to you.
He is close to me, right? If he's close to me, I can use Scent of Sight.
Well, I think you were close enough. You were close enough to him to at least get his scent. But yeah, now, after he's detonated the flashbang, he's more or less taken off, and you're just sort of dazed, and you're trying to get your senses back.
I can actually use my nose instead of my eyes, so this flashbang does nothing to me.
Well, like I said, it's more or less it's kind of to stun you. That's just it's just more like.
The part of the flashbang that's really disorienting you right now isn't necessarily the eye part. It's the fact that it's the bang.
Yeah,
it has nitrate, sulfur, and magnesium. Okay, this is what a flashbang does. So there's a concussion immediately after the flash because light travels faster than sound. Mm-hmm. So the first thing that's going to hit you is the daze. Then you're going to shock. There's going to be a smell, and it's not going to smell like man. It's not going to smell like werewolf. It's going to smell like sulfur. Do you see?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So your senses are kind of thrown for a loop for a second.
Yeah. So you are actually kind of screwed for a couple seconds.
Yes. If you allow it, I can roll a stamina or spend a willpower check, or spend a willpower to resist. But okay, if it is a how do I say? If it is a story element, I cannot do anything about that.
It's a story element, but it's story element, but it's temporary. It's only gonna let. It's only
okay. Okay. If he is close to me, I can use Scent of Sight. If he's away from me, I can use Pulse of the Prey.
Yeah, I think it. Okay, if I'm gonna, for the purposes of this, Father Hendricks also has City running, so. He's gotten a good distance from you.
Yeah. Okay, I'm using Predator. Sorry, I am using Pass of the Prey to track him down. I know where he is. I don't need to check. I make check in order to track him, and I can use. I'm using gifts, Higher Sleep, and. How can I say pray and pray mind?
Right.
Pray mind. I roll wits plus primal alerts. 3 and 4, 7 dice.
Hey, I can now see Trish's face.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Where is
the? Why, but I couldn't see anything or interact with the Google Hangouts. I had to leave and come back.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so make your roll, Roz.
I am rolling. Where is
I'll tag you.
I'm trying to find the thing. Okay.
I added you.
Okay. I roll. Cost the herd. Prey Mind is Wits plus Primal Urge. Wits is 3, Primal Urge 4, 7 dice. Difficulty, we are
in the city.
Oh,
Is that affected?
We are in the city, right? So I spend a willpower. F1. It might take. Okay, Prey Mind. 7 dice. Copy. Okay. Plus 1, I spent 1 willpower point. Okay. Anyway, I roll it.
All right, making the roll. 1.
No successes. Okay.
Wow.
It's difficulty 9.
Oh, wow.
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 Fucking sucks.
It's difficult tonight. It's very difficult.
Okay.
And then I use higher sleep.
All right. Roll Hair's Leap. Oh wait, do you have to roll it, or is it just like a? Do you have to roll that?
I roll it. It's for the scene. I roll it. I have it for the scene.
Okay.
Higher sleep is athletics plus strength 4 plus 3
All right.
plus 3 7 7 sorry no 7 7 to 10 copy.
You got 0.
Again. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised.
Come on, Brad. Ugh.
He's in a city. This is hard.
Yes, it's difficulty 9. Okay. Difficulty 7. Okay, roll it.
One
success enough.
Okay, one success. So you're able to.
It counts.
Yes, yes. I only needed that.
Yeah, that counts.
Okay, and then I just run. Yes, I am
All right.
running, and when I need, I jump. If I need to jump in order to reach him, you tell me what to do. Can I roll athletics plus dexterity? My dexterity is 6. I have a huge.
All right. If you're still airborne, you could probably make a roll just to try and survey the land, just to see if you could. Because I think at this point your senses are starting to come back, and so you can probably at least try and scan the. You can probably try and scan the area just to see if you can at least spot him by sight.
No, I don't. No. I know where he is. I just run behind him.
Oh.
I track him. I right now. I'm in GPS mode. He cannot. If he uses hiding power, I may roll.
And like I said, okay, yeah. Well, like right now he's using city running. I'm gonna.
He's using city running. I'm using my super speed and my super jumps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so fairly equal, especially if he is in lupus form.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, Hendrix is right now in Hamid, so he's. Let's see. What's.
And while I'm running, I may use the Blur of the Milky Eye
Uh-huh.
to allow me to activate that.
Go ahead.
In order to avoid. Blur of the Milky Eye, manipulation 3, 5 plus 7. Okay, 10 dice. There. 10 D10. 58. Okay. Okay. Enter. 8 successes.
Nice.
Sorry, without the one. And sorry, 7 successes. Without the +1. 7 successes, yes.
Oh, that is awesome. Okay, so yeah, you are. So yeah,
Means that I can actually hunt him without him being knowing where I'm coming from.
Oh yeah, you'll catch him off guard for sure. So yeah, like. Okay, so yeah, Hendrix is kind of stopped to catch his breath, so you more or less got him right where you want him.
Okay. When the time comes, I jump from behind, I grab him from, and I pin him down with a jaw lock.
All right, he's caught.
Well, you did.
Assuming you hit your attack, like
You talents really are the best hunters.
he hasn't rolled to see if he actually hits with the jaw lock yet.
If I hit,
Yeah.
my difficulty is ridiculously low.
Oh yeah,
It's-
you're it's ridiculously low, but I'm saying you could. It's possible to roll all ones, you know.
You want me to roll? I can only, okay, whatever. It's a difficulty 2, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, 3 actually. My difficulty is 3.
All right, it's possible to roll all ones and twos. That's all I'm saying.
Brett, you want me to roll?
Go for it.
Okay. 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 Attack.
I think I might. Okay. You guys think I should try? No, I was gonna consider maybe rolling to see if Hendrix could evade, but he can't see calls coming, so that doesn't make sense.
Okay, let me see how many dice I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 9, and 4, 13 dice. I have 13 dice. 13 D10 difficulty.
Successes?
With
Let's see, equals 8.
but wait a minute, it's 5 minus 1, 4 minus 2, 2. Difficulty 2.
Mm-hmm.
With a 10's exploding. Okay.
All I'm saying is if Hendrix dies, there's a power vacuum, and I have a chance.
I don't want to kill him. I want to pin him down.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't think the bone gnawers were like the politicking. Like that sounds like a thing a Shadow Lord would do.
I will make it.
Yeah.
Bone gnawers are more likely to defend their elders. Like,
Yeah.
that's the reason we call them mother and father.
Like
Okay,
that sounds like something that my Shadow Lord would do in Bard's Wild West game. Like he would actually do that.
Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 success. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
I mean, you basically got it. I mean,
13 successes.
there's no point saying that you got it, dude.
Yeah, you got.
I'm not even gonna bother trying to roll a counter. There's no way I could beat that.
You overkilled.
Well, no,
Yeah,
no.
that's kind of like the reason why I like to see the rolls, because when you know that you have some absurd amount of dice or some absurdly low difficulty due to what you previously did, I just want to see what happens. Like how many dice do you actually get? That's why I like this.
What I have actually achieved here is actually hunting him in the crowd without being noticed.
Yeah, it's a non-lethal takedown. All right, so
Yes. He didn't even pain. He didn't actually feel pain.
I don't even think he actually felt you coming. I think you just like Assassin Creeded him.
Yeah,
you
just teleported.
more like Splinter Celled.
Yeah, you just teleported around.
All right, so yeah, he's got Hendrix in his jaw. Hendrix smiles and says, "You red talents truly are the best predators."
Crackers too.
And you are the best survivors.
All right, calls the herd. You're ready to ascend to Ardren. To Ardren.
You honor me, Elder. You did do something I did not expect. I learned from that. Now I know what to expect. Enemy.
Lead your pack well. Hell calls the herd.
You can always have me as an ally.
Yeah.
And seek me and my sept in any time of need. And you know that I will fight both in the forest, both in sacred places and in foul ones.
Mm-hmm.
So, Hendrix nods, and then you two walk off back to the sept.
Rank 3.
Yeet.
Okay, so what's next?
To be honest, let's see. So there's obviously going worm hunting, and bane hunting and stuff.
Have we done the revel?
That kind of is the revelry.
You haven't
I
done
wanted
the revel.
to say next game, if me and I think there's a couple others that are ready to level up. I think Trish is one of them.
I am not.
Oh. Well, if next game if I could test.
I will say this. Okay, so Trish kind of has wanted two weapons. So yeah, considering.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. One of which is a bow. And
Oh,
the
okay.
other is
Okay.
is that the other is that like baseball bat that has been talked about for a while.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That.
Yeah. The baseball bat can literally just be grabbed at a store, and then if we turn it into the fetish like we've been talking about and stuff, that's just the right fetish being done.
You know what I'm imagining? It's like the baseball bat that you have in Persona 3, where like when you get a critical, and then Junpei goes like, he batters up and is like, oh, home run!
Fuck that shit.
I'm more what I'm imagining is like McFoley's bat.
No. A Kanabo or Tetsubo from Japan.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, Tetsubo,
I honestly
those are
did kind of want it to be like a Tetsubo or something absurd.
Oh
But,
yeah.
the whole idea.
Actually, it's man, can you guys like send some pics so I can like get it in my head?
Well,
Like,
there were a couple different. There were a couple
Basically like a
different
baseball
designs.
bat with like rivets in it.
Actually,
Oh,
Brett, one of my elder characters who's a vampire, he's from Japan, and he's also got blacksmithing. Like, he's
And we'll kill him.
My kinfolk's a blacksmith.
Oh, shit. Okay, close enough.
Is Brett here? Brett, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay.
That,
I just want to make sure you're catching all this.
Well, you don't want free shit from a samurai, Trish?
Wait, get
No, I don't.
This dude was a samurai for the Sengoku
he's
era.
a vampire, and I'll kill his ass.
Steven,
Okay.
I don't know. When I'm thinking like a baseball bat fetish that Trish would wield, the first thing that's popping in my head is something like either Cassie's bat from Hack Slash or McFoley's bat Barbie. Forrest knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how many of you guys watched pro wrestling back during the Attitude Era, but Mick Foley, he had a bat called Barbie. It was wrapped in barbed wire.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sort of like Negan's bat.
Except better.
Brett.
Yeah.
So I guess we can like go pick up the bats, and then I could fight the Bane to gain glory and renown. Maybe I hear about this Bane from like somebody at that shop or something.
I don't know. Let me.
Do we do the
got about,
revolt?
like, we got about like half.
That
an
is
hour
the revelry. That's what we're saying.
We got about like half an hour left of game time before I got to get ready. Before I got to leave to get ready for work.
Okay.
We could. Here's what we can either do. We can either try and get one of those done, or call it good for now and come to and work on that next week.
I'd say just so that we can go straight to, okay, that's in the works. Let's go kill Black Spirals now. I say let's do the fetish and weapon craft now, so that we don't have to even deal with it next week.
All right,
Yeah,
then.
sure.
Already, hey, that sounds good because I already gained the glory and honor. I already have enough to like test next time we come up, so we can go ahead and take care of this. Get this going. This is like be perfect. This is actually perfect.
Yeah. Also, I need some glory as well because if I get one more glory and one more honor, I'm near. If I get more 8 temp glory and I think it's 3 or 4 temp wisdom, I can also challenge an elder for rank 2.
Alrighty. Okay, then we will. Okay, then we'll work on Trish's bat, and then we'll work on Trish's bat and call it good.
Okay.
All right, so we will cut. Okay, so we're gonna cut to Trish in Lexington, heading up, like picking up a bat to make a fetish out of.
Yeah. So Trish, so back at base camp, let's say. Back at base camp, Trish goes up to Lexington, like from behind, and surprise hugs him real quick.
Oh. Huh.
And then
he pushes really hard, like, oh.
And then she says, "So, I've been thinking, and I think it's time I got, more than just my fist. She pulls out like one of the 2 knives in the Black Spiral. Like, I got these cleansed and turned into fetishes, but I mean, having something that wasn't taken from the enemy sounds like a good idea."
Yeah.
I know I don't have one, so you've never seen me use one, but back in Oregon, at the Sept, because she is okay-ish talking about this stuff with Lexington, because Lexington is the only one that she's even remotely started talking to this stuff about with.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, back in Oregon at the Fury Sept, one of the big things was archery and being able to bow. So naturally, I'm a really good shot. And then she's like, "I don't have one though." And this has been in the back of my head since you made that metal heart that somehow still beat, and I figured you could make something really, really nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can make a good weapon for you. Yeah, so I guess I would ask, like, so how many do you want and what kind do you want?
I mean, well, the bows that we used were recurved hunting bows.
Okay.
So I'd feel most comfortable with that. I can make my own arrows though.
Okay. What color do you want it in?
She just looks around she just looks at the trees. She just like looks at the trees at the actual mountain and stuff. Can I go ahead and do like a perception and firearms to find like wood from one of like the best tree that the tree that has the best wood for this?
Perception plus firearms?
Yeah, because it will be identifying the wood that you would use to make the best bow with the materials we have.
It's more like a perception plus crafts.
I would really prefer firearms, please.
All right, I'll allow it.
Again, fire. Yeah, we've had this discussion before with bio. Yeah.
Dylan's
normally for bows and crossbows and
I
don't know about crossbows, but bows and how you say the spears, they use athletics normally. But whatever the storyteller.
Okay, so that's 8 because I am specialized in bows. So that's 8 successes.
Oh, wait, so yeah, I was gonna say so you want this recurve hunting bow, you want it to be wood, right?
Yeah, in fact, she looks on the trees with my 8 successes after 10.
Because if I told Trish, I said like some recurve hunting bows are metal.
I'd prefer wood because
yeah,
and then she explains it. I want to turn it into a thorn bow. The guy that trained me after I joined the Bone Gnawers had one. It's amazing.
What's it do?
Basically, you shoot the arrow, and then the wild spirit in the bow makes the arrow grow inside the person you shot.
Oh my god. Oh man, I don't mean this reminds me of something like out of character. If any of you guys seen Critical Role, one of the player characters has that exact same.
Yeah, it's an awesome Metis specific fetish, and since I have a Metis trainer, boom.
Oh yeah.
I do not
do that shit.
I do not watch Critical Role. Does anyone else?
I do, and I know exactly what he's talking about. And yeah, it's a great item.
Yeah, it is a great thing. You know, I mean, it technically doesn't count as metagaming.
It doesn't. This was something I didn't watch Critical Role before I saw what this item did. It's just a nice little coincidence / same thing kind of deal.
Yeah, so like it's totally fine.
Yeah. Plus, I know about this item from actual stuff on my sheet, so I am not metagaming.
Yeah. Okay. So, I guess we just go to the woods then to get the wood, or is just Trish gonna go in to get the supplies herself?
Well, she again. So I rolled with my 10s because I'm specialized in bows, and this would be identifying wood to use for a wooden bow. I just basically look at the trees around us. What tree would be best out of our selection?
Well, you're in Washington, so look what kind of trees you're. So we're surrounded by evergreens mostly. Let me see what other kind of trees we have.
Yeah, it's like well. Could I just use?
Hickory's probably gonna work the best for a bow or bat.
Okay, what we got? We have.
Well, we're not making the bat. We're making the bow.
We're making the bow.
Well, you would be best for a bow and arrow.
Well, here's what we got as far as to work with, guys. We have pine and fir trees, large trees, spruce and hemlock trees, yew tree. Oh, we do have yew trees.
Oh, good.
Pacific
yew.
I would.
Good. Yeah. So I will look for a yew tree, and then I just shift to Krynos. And I just rip it out. Do I need to will I need a strength check for that? I'm just gonna rip this tree out of the ground. When Trish does it, she walks up. Lily can bitch at me later. Grab. Do I need to strength check for that or no?
Yeah, you gonna roll?
Well, yeah, we did this before with bios like You said to like we used I think it was a strength check. I think
Yeah, 'cause
strength and athletics.
Yeah, it would be strength and athletics. I'm just asking if I need to, or if my stats, because I would have 8 strength in Krynos. Once you at a certain threshold, you don't need to roll to perform certain acts of strength and things.
What's your strength and athletics? Like
my strength and athletics in total would be 13 dice.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm just saying, I'm saying now this to Brett. I'm like, he shouldn't be able to roll now because I'm like, that's really strong.
Yeah, for ripping the tree out. I am asking for that.
If you guys feel like you got to make the roll, make the roll.
Okay, so don't need to roll. Then I just rip a yew tree out of the ground and
but
bring
what's
it.
the difficulty?
No, I'm not.
We're assuming it's a full grown. Let me see what a full grown yew tree gets to.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying what we're trying to say, of course, is like, Trish is like really strong in.
But yeah, okay, so the full grown yew tree. How tall do? Blah 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 blah. I'm trying to see what's the size.
Yeah, we have to use science now.
We must use science.
Yeah.
How big do yew bush? Okay, 5 feet. 5 feet tall, 10 feet wide.
Oh yeah, no, I may not be able to. I got a long arm like width basically. I got a long grip width, so I could maybe actually at least grab the two different sides of the tree. It's 5 feet tall.
A full-grown yew tree.
Yeah, I just rip a yew tree out of the ground, and as I walk over to Lexington and then set it down, I just say, Lily can bitch at me later.
Okay. It's like, yeah, it's like, Lexington's kind of a little red-faced. It's like, you didn't have to rip out the whole thing. You could have just ripped out, enough of it for me to make a bow, but I guess this will have to do. So it's like,
well, we can use it for more things than just this.
It's like it's like I guess we can use the extra wood for more supplies.
Mm-hmm.
And arrows. All right, so I guess like I guess I get to work on it. All right, so let me I could just go back to let me go up here so I can just roll I'm just gonna do the same one I did, like crafting bow. So like, what's the difficulty again?
That is literally our meme, ain't it?
Our meme right now.
What's the difficulty again?
Okay,
Hang on, I need to eat a cheeseburger. What's the difficulty?
Someone needs to make a T-shirt design, and I should set up a T Public or a Redbubble for that.
Yeah, you need to draw like a comic of like Lexington making my bow staff, and he says to me, "What's the difficulty again?" And I just look at him, like I cock my head and I look at him.
That's gonna be good.
And
I'll probably put Ginger to work on that. She'd get a kick out of it.
Yeah. By the way, I'm just working on the stats for my longbow because that's what my fetish is a longbow. So I'm just working on the stats. For that. So is it athletics?
Oh, wait, one at a time.
Question. Will Walter and Wind, Walks with Wind, role play the totem, their entrance to the park this session? Or they're going to play it next time?
Also, Brett, like last session, I did talk to Fox. Like, I think that kind of counts. Because I said to Fox, like, yeah, I will accept your power.
That is true.
Yeah, no, it doesn't count. You need the right of the totem.
Oh. Did he have right of totem at that time?
No.
Yes, there is a right of the totem.
No, I mean, no. Did Walks have right of totem at the time?
No, I just spoke to him. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we'll need to get you right of totem.
Can I have can we at the end of the session just have the elder? Because I also want to learn right of pants. Also, to use longbows, is it like Dex plus athletics?
I think so, actually.
Okay, cool. I'll just use Dex plus Athletics. Thank you.
Hey Briz, what's up? How are you? How you feeling?
Still muted. You might still be half asleep.
All right. I'm gonna.
No, he just said hi, guys.
I
Well,
think we can assume it's standard difficulty, Clay.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Okay, so let's see. I just put it in. I got 4 successes.
Yeah, I think we can unless I say otherwise or the situation says otherwise, just assume it's standard.
All right, so a standard success.
No, standard difficulty.
Yeah, I just put in the standard difficulty. I had 4 successes.
All right, so yeah, and it was out of, yep. You made Trisha a nice bow.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like, yeah, I asked. Okay, so I guess like I'm trying to like imagine in my head what color it would be. So like the standard color.
Well, U-bows that are made out, like actual wooden U-bows and things, would be the color of the inner bark, which would just kind of be a tannish brown, unless you actually colored it to something else.
Oh, okay. Okay, I think now I got in my head. Okay, so it's like, is that it, or is like, do you, I know you still want the bat, but it's like, do you want anything else to go with this bow? Like maybe, I don't know, spray paint a bit to make it a different color.
I can customize myself. This is gorgeous.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Trish looks at it. Did you already actually put in the?
There we go.
Like obviously you okay. So did you already put in I'm bad at things. Did you already put in the thread for the actual? Yeah. Is it just the bow and not the bowstring as well?
Oh well, the bowstring. Yeah. Well, yeah, like the bowstring. I think like with Bio's character. I used some other material that I had with me. I think I still have some.
Yeah, because like my bow is still getting purified because my fetish is a longbow, and basically what that does is that when it hits people, I have to I figure out the mechanics for it, but basically it's supposed to knock people back, so it damages you.
We know that. We're just trying to like I did give you a bowstring, right? I actually
you did. Like I think it's just the bow's being purified because you got to put the spirit in it first. But
so here's the thing, Bio, with that. You literally asked the spirit, hey, can you put the Arun gift falling touch on arrows? That's what you asked for, because that's what that does.
No, on the bow. Like basically yeah, because basically what I do is when I shoot it and it successfully hits, it knocks back the opponent, and we'll figure this out mechanically. Like maybe they're
you don't need to figure it out mechanically. It's you shoot the bow and it does falling touch.
Yes, basically, along with the damage.
Along with the damage.
And it's 3 gnosis to activate.
No, there is no. To activate a fetish is 1 gnosis.
Oh, okay,
You can have a rank 5 fetish. It does not cost 5 gnosis to activate.
Okay, got it.
It's not like entering the gauntlet.
Yeah,
okay,
it's like I'm just again. I'm just saying. Like I don't mean to repeat myself again. It's like all I'm saying is like if you guys can help me recollect, when did I give you the string? Like where did I get the string?
Yeah, what did
sinew? You can use sinew from an animal.
Ooh, so like
from we can just say you have a sewing kit. Like you've got string around. Like this isn't that hard. We can say you've got a sewing kit.
Would sinew from a deer work?
Yes,
it would.
Any sinew. Actually, that would work really well.
It would, yeah. Deer.
And we got deer all over Washington, so.
Yeah. She's like, yeah. So it currently doesn't have a bowstring. She's like, this is beautiful. Let's go get the bowstring.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, there's plenty of deer
Hashtag
around.
hunting date.
A hunting date. What?
Yeah. All right, honey, let's do this.
Yeah.
Then
All
after
right,
that,
now
we'll
we're gonna
get you
go.
your
Now we're
back.
gonna go hunt a deer. If you want, we can.
So
have a
after this, it's
scene
like,
change.
do you want any? Well, no, I'm sorry. I already asked you if you wanted anything else to go with the bow. It's like, no, you'll customize it yourself later.
Yeah. She's
All
like,
right, so I guess we're in the woods now.
yeah. She puts a laser sight on it in like 2 sessions, and
I mean, again, like that would definitely be something Lexington would say like later, if, like
yeah. So if we want to do a scene change, we can, and someone else can go, or we can continue. To be fair,
a couple minutes left. We could totally get it.
Yeah, we can get this done. So I'm just gonna do a. Let's see. I'd assume that I am in. I'd assume I'm in. Slash roll. My dice to hunt stuff is increased some. Yeah. So awareness, I have. Look at that. My perception.
What was that?
That was my phone.
Hey, come on, man! I put mine on.
Okay.
That's
So,
I'm putting that in the RP rules. Players have to mute their phone. Have to put their phones on vibrate.
It didn't ring. I was just flipping the screen to get the screen back on.
10. At greater than or equal to 4 because of the -2 diff, and that's yeah. So F1 hashtag. So 7 successes, no 10s, to hunt a deer with my specialization.
All right. So does that mean you found a good deer?
I'm assuming we found a damn good stag.
All right then. You killed it, and you brought it back to get its sinew.
Yeet. And then I think that's basically the last thing we do before the end of the session.
Yeah. All right, so it's like I think Lexington
Trish
puts
says
in the sinew
tomorrow,
for the book.
Yeah, Trish buries it for the rite of fetish, and then she says, "Tomorrow I'm gonna go and like just get a bat."
All right then. So I guess with that we'll call this session good.
Okie dokie. Do we get any renown or XP?
You definitely do get. I think there's not a lot happened. Definitely 3 XP. I think is good. Unless you guys think there should be extra for a moot.
I think I should get something with that interaction with Ivar. Like,
probably honor.
Do I get anything extra for crafting the bow?
Yes, you do, because you and I are working on a fetish together.
Yeah, so, you gain renown.
Yes, yeah, you gain renown for that.
Crafting a fetish, that would be wisdom, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you get like 3 wisdom for that.
Yeah, 3 wisdom.
Okay, 3 wisdom.
Probably. Would we say 3 glory and honor for the moot?
Okay.
Yeah, that's
All
fine.
right.
So 3 glory and how many honor?
Three glory and 3 honor for the moot. And you know what? Bio, take an extra point of honor for the respect you showed Ivar.
I've got now 1 permanent dot of honor.
Nice.
Nice.
Wait, so what's the XP
Culls?
again?
Oh yeah, Culls definitely deserves a. Actually, I'm gonna give Culls. I'm gonna give Culls 3 extra dots of glory for rank up.
Yeah, he deserves it.
Small way ranking up.
Dots.
Wait again. What's the XP again?
3 XP. So not too much.
Three boxes of glory.
You got 3. You had 3 glory for the 3 glory and honor for the moot, and 3 more glory for ranking up successfully.
Thank you.
So you're taking 6 points of glory.
Brett, how much would it cost for me to take 2 dots of melee and 1 dot of firearms? By the way, I have no dots in either of these skills.
In total, that would be 8.
Shit, I don't have enough.
Well, yeah, because like if you guys want the XP chart where it's like, oh, this costs how much and this or that, it's like just go to me because I think I have it.
I have it bookmarked.
Yeah, cool.
So
what's the difficulty? Must be used once per game.
Brett, I added something to the roleplay rules that I need you to have a look over. I think it fits.
Sorry, I missed the whole thing.
Dude, it's okay. You needed to nap
That's funny.
Yeah.
I did not sleep.
It's all right, man. We get it. It's the holidays.
I think that the next session should be
next session we should definitely kick the plot into high gear. I would agree. If that's what you were going to get at, I'd agree.
I want to test next section.
Actually, I'm gonna put like how much
I wanted
would it cost
to die
for me
with what was
to
happening.
get like 1 dot of melee and 1 dot of like firearms because like Lexington has been teaching me.
All right, let's end the stream real quick.
Kill the feed, Bio.
Yeah, well, let me just cancel this. Thank you everyone for joining us for Werewolf the Apocalypse. Oh, kill one. Death to Pentex.
Yes, so I pinned
Pentex sucks.
yeah, Pentex sucks.